Beautiful snowscapes. Oh, stop shivering, Ray. It can't be that cold. Anyway. Hey, everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we made it here to the Alabaster Icelands. Went to the Snow Point Temple to get the help of Hisuian Braviary so that we can now fly, or in Nintendo's words, glide. And we went to the Grayus Glacial Legacy to get the Eternal Ice we need for the final Noble. And in this episode, before we head to the final Noble, Avalugg, I'm going to go to my unknown notes because there's a reason why I'm all the way up here. This one right here. The unusual stone staring out across the snowfields. Well, this stone up here is that unusual stone. If you climb all the way up here, and you look up on top of the back, if I can find it. Yep, there it is. So that's another unknown up there. That is Unknown U. Oh, come on. This freaking rock, just hit the thing. Okay, I'm wasting my wing balls here. Okay, I can get a better view here. Come on. It's just a freaking unknown. Just hit it. Why can't you hit it? Maybe lower? Okay, I'm just wasting my Pokeballs here. There we go. First try. Alright, so that's Unknown U. The unusual stone atop, looking out across the snowfields. And now, we're actually going to go down here, because there's some more new species to find. Yeah, I can use Basculegion to go all the way down here. And right there, the one that's floating there and about to spot me, that's Hisuian, no, actually, no, that's not a Hisuian form, that's the actual version. That's Rufflet. Sorry, I forgot its name for a second. That's just normal Rufflet, because apparently Rufflet doesn't have a Hisuian form here. Alright, let's go ahead and attack with Thunder Fang. One hit kill. Excellent work, Luxray. Right. We also have some Ambipom. Oh, can't throw Pokemon while I'm in Beast Mode. So flying another two-tailed monkey. Nice, critical hit. And also over there, we have another Alpha Pokemon. A Pokemon we haven't seen. That is Alpha Gardevoir. Yes, the most elegant of all Pokemon, according to most internet people. So, because this is an Alpha, let's see. I'm trying to see what would be effective against it. I think since it's a Psychic and Fairy, that means Poison won't do much. Well, I mean, Poison will do some damage to it. And then Psychic-type moves won't be able to hit me. But then again, Alphas are always smarter than normal ones. And also we have the unevolved form of unevolved form of Curlia, which is Ralts, which is its most unevolved form, considering we fought Curlia and Gallade in the last episode. So I'll go after this male Ralts first. It would have been kind of funny if he could like tattle on me to the Gardevoir over there. I believe that Gardevoir is about the same level as Gallade. Like they're both level 70. Yes. Gardevoir may look beautiful, but it's also strong. Luckily I'm hiding in the grass so it can't see me. Yep, same thing, level 70. I can still try to catch it though. It probably won't work though. I mean, this is a level 70 for crying out loud. Ultra Balls will probably not have much of an effect. So instead... Oop. Now all of a sudden it's got an X, so now we can't catch it. Looks like it's got its guard up and it can sense me. I mean, it is a Psychic type after all. Let's go for a back strike. Boom! Alright, Alpha Gardevoir, here we go. Let's start out with Poison Jab. Good damage. It's kind of where 2 stun to move, but a Gardevoir's fast. Moonblast. Okay. See if we can go for a Speed Gear Night Slash. Actually, no, that'd be a critical hit. Speed Gear Flamethrower. Speed Gear. Oh, now it's Burn. Oh, you just recover. Still being hurt by its burn, though. In that case, let's hit it with a Night Slash. Okay, now it's just being dumb and recovering over and over. Oh, Gardevoir healed its burn. Okay, Poison Jab. Oh, Speed Gear. Speed Gear Moonblast. Dang. Let's see. Let's bring in Sylveon, who's another fairy. It's probably going to try to recover this next turn, so let's go ahead and use an Ultra Ball. It's always harder when they know a recovering move. Yep, I knew it. It recovered. Oh, you just recovered itself back to full health. Okay, let's go with something that's super effective against... Actually, no. Listen. No, won't give me an extra turn. Go Shadow Ball! Speed Gear. Speed Gear Recover. But it heals less. It's kind of being dumb. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Speed Gear Calm Mind. Which will raise attack and defense. And what does Gardevoir use to counter? Ice Punch. That'd be good if it was... That would be ultra effective if it was Garchomp, but no, it's not. Gardevoir's defensive stats were lowered. Oh no, now it's got Frostbite. Yes! Alright. We have caught Gardevoir. And now we get caught by a Drifblim. Or spotted by a Drifblim. Let's get out of here. Go, Basket Legion, to the waters! Watch out for those rufflets along the way. But anyway, as I'm heading through this river, I've noticed that we did get a side quest in the last episode where you can build a new base camp. And the guy we're looking for is nowhere to be seen. He's actually on the opposite side of the river, right next to this Drifblim. So let's talk to him. Hello, Craig. One of the Civic Corps, are you? This is fortuitous. Have you seen Bryce about? He's the one who told me to meet him at the base of the fall. He hasn't shown. What? He's on the other shore across the river? Glad you came around. I might have been waiting here till I turned a block of ice. I'll hurry off to find Bryce then so we can get that camp up and running in no time. Alright, so now we gotta go meet him there. Alright. So now that Craig is here, we can build the next checkpoint. Birds, as cold as a cupshoe snot out here. How do the Proclaimed people stand it? Because they're just that tough. We're big find Craig, we can finally get things set up. And there we go. We have a new base camp. Stop by anytime you need. And Professor Laventon's gonna show up out of nowhere. Again. He's still freezing his butt off. Goodness, I don't know how the Pokemon living in this friggin' place find the energy to dash about as they do. Do they have a nice layer of insulating fat, perhaps? Well, if you mean ones like Perugly, yes. There must be some trick to it. Either that or they're ice types, or they just have a really big fur coat. Alright. I think the next thing I want to do is I want to climb to the top of these falls. Because if you check the unknown notes, there is another unknown hiding at the top of these falls. Scale the frozen falls. Oh wait, no. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of another falls. The one that's actually frozen, just not this one. Whoops. I'm thinking about wrong places all over the place. But I believe I know the frozen falls it's talking about, and there's another space-time distortion forming over there. So what I actually want to do is I want to go over here. Okay, that's a little bit of a object placement error. The rock is not, like, completely covered on the ground. It's, like, sticking up positively. Object error in a Pokemon game. Anyway. So this is the hot spring that I was talking about back in the last episode, where I thought it was in the Pearl Clan settlement, but no, it's not. So yeah, checking the unknown notes right here. A dead tree by the hot spring. This guy can stop climbing trees. The tree it's talking about is actually... Ah, there it is. Up there. Oh, I can't zoom in with beast mode. Okay, up there. That is unknown exclamation. The other board one, like unknown question. It's hanging up in the top of that tree. This other board looking one. Alright. For that, we have caught unknown exclamation. Yeah, if you look in this hot spring, there's a couple of Pokemon hanging out here, including Machoke that's sleeping. I don't know how the heck he sleeps in a position like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and try to catch one. And there's also another Pokemon that we haven't seen yet hiding in that hot spring. It is a Lickitung. It's a little bit weird looking, and it's probably one of the most disgusting Pokemon I've seen, considering it's just got a tongue hanging out. It seems to be enjoying himself, though. Now it spotted me. Thankfully, he's pretty subtle. Hey, how's it going with your big tongue out like that? Thought I could go for a secret backstrike, but apparently not. Anyway, yes, we caught a Lickitung. I also want to do something else before the night goes away. I went back out of this episode and went to go find most of the other wisps, except for one. Because I wanted to show you what happens when you collect all 107. And the space-time distortion has appeared. So, the last wisp that I'm going to show in these episodes is actually right here. Right on top of this little hill. Touch. It appears you've collected all the wisps. It's time to report back to Vesa. So yeah, after you collected all the wisps, it'll be time to report back to Vesa. And tell her that you have now collected all 107. But we're going to do that after we beat Avalugg. Or rather, Quell's Frenzy for that matter. Oh, frick, of course. See if I can collect some more items while I'm in here. There's one. Ooh, a dubious disc. Another freaking Scizor. Ooh, and a Rapidash. Don't bother, mind me, just collecting items. Oops, missed a shard. Mostly just collecting shards. Don't mind me. Might as well get word here out just in case. Ooh, there's something over here. A Firestone. Let's make my third one I found. Star piece. Let's see, what else? More shards. Another Scizor. Sure, a lot of Scizors that appear in these time-space distortions here. So far there's like 3 of them. Star piece. More shards. Yeah, unless a really cool one appears, then I'm not gonna be able to go ahead and try to catch it. I'm just mostly going after here for the items. Yeah, last one, the star piece. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And actually, let's go over here, because I actually want to go back and talk to Professor Laventon, since I've made quite a bit of progress. 24 Pokemon. Just get that out of the way. Alright, 740 points. Very good. Let us continue. Jolly good. Okay, and this guy has a side quest now. Still cold, I can't even feel my fingers. They can't work like this. Gotta warm up my fingers. Bring me a Pokemon that's good at manipulating flames. Search of a fiery Pokemon. So he just wants a fire type. So which fire type should I give him? Decisions. I can give him Chimchar. The will-o'-the-wisp. At least he can use his tail to keep warm. Why I feel much warmer. Oh, now that I'm so warm and comfortable, I find my eyelids drooping. And he fell asleep. No, I wasn't sleeping, I swear. Got 3 full restores and a large experience gain, so that's a lot of, that's a pretty good reward for such a simple task. And one more thing before we go ahead to Avalugg, I want to switch out my Pokemon. Because now that I have a Alpha Gardevoir, that would be very helpful in this next fight. Yeah, I could just get rid of Pepe for now. I'm slowly building a team of Alphas, which is awesome. So now we're going to make our little trek up this mountain. I'll just train up some of my Pokemon before I do. Yeah, also the Sylveon needs healing. Alright, and up ahead we have the unevolved form of Machoke that we didn't get to see back in Cobalt Coastlands. We have Machop. Nice. Oh, there's Machoke. And right there we can see Garrick, and it looks like Volo's here now. Just hiding this one little piece of grass. Yeah, this one little piece of grass, you can't see me. Oh, now it's just sitting there. You know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to battle it. With my Sylveon. Okay, get a back strike. Catch him unaware. Dazzling Gleam. Nice, one hit kill. This fairies beat fighting. And the distortion is gone. Yeah, the snow is sparkling. Stardust and 2 snowballs. It looks like Volo's here, so now let's go ahead. Dang it, I probably should have kept my Togepi. I should have kept my Skunk Tank, because it would have been effective against the Togepi. Just in case he wants to battle. Why, if it isn't Ray? What a pleasure finding a familiar face. Or any face in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. Can you bring Garrick an order of sword caps? He was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Absolutely. And why wouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes, the 5th of Hisui's nobles. More like the 10th, actually. That he is. And you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told. Not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and you can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently, the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall! Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now, to the arena! Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Okay, no battle. That's fine. I was kind of hoping for one, though. But before we get there, yep, another alpha is going to be in the way. The evolved form of Machoke. The four-arm wrestler himself, Machamp. And unfortunately, there is no place to hide around him. So if he spots me, then it's pretty much just going to be battle only. But luckily, I have an Alpha Gardevoir, which could help me out. I'll probably bring in my Sylveon first, just in case. Nope, he spotted me. Time to battle. Alright, level 70 Machamp. Double Edge. Is damaged by the recoil. Dazzling Gleam. Oh no, is it gonna kill itself again? Just like with Perugly. Yeah, let's bring in Staraptor. Alright. Go Ultra Ball! If this doesn't work, it's probably gonna kill itself with Double Edge. Nope! First try!
Job well done.
An Alpha Machamp. And now that I actually have him, I want to go back and exchange, trade my Pokemon, because I actually know Avalug's biggest weakness, and that is fighting type moves. Oh yeah, also the Balloon Rays guy is another side quest. Like I said, you'll be finding this guy a lot. In this one you have to boost 30 balloons. Balloon Race in the Icelands. I think we are now ready to go take on Avalug, the Lord of the Tundra. Beast mode. Sorry, I just still love calling it that. I'm sorry, but I think Sneasel's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's almost like transforming into Wolf Link. Kind of like in Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So, we are to quell Avalug as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that Eternal Ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll be only a moment's work. Again with the squats. Had to do like an epic stare down in order to actually start doing it. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalug, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalug will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. I'm going. So here we go. Just how big is this Avalug? Yeah, that's right. I told you it was big. But did you expect this big? Avalug, the Lord of the Tundra! Dang, his breath is a snowstorm. Here we go, the final noble. You have to go through these ice blasts. It seems like his attacks are easier to dodge the farther you are away from him. So yeah, starting him off, he's going to hurl these ice blasts at you. If you run left to right, they can't possibly hit you. And next he'll summon those ice spikes in certain directions. Usually he summons them in a straight line. Oh, now he launches ice missiles. And then I think the last thing he does is, like, do this. A giant ice beam. And now he's done. Dang, that close-up, though. Okay, let's get out of the way. Let's go. It's only level 56, but with Alpha Machamp, it should be a pinch. Let's go. Power Gear Drain Punch. Mountain Gale, which is a signature move. Machamp avoid the attack. Mountain Gale again. All those ice spikes at him. Drain Punch. Because it's an ice and rock type, which means fighting does 4 times the damage. And also Machamp can heal with Drain Punch. Okay, now's your chance. Throw some bombs. Okay, here comes his attacks again. Starting with those ice balls. It's funny how this is kind of like the smallest area you get to run around, considering how big this guy is. Yeah, when they said he was big, they weren't kidding. Okay, here come the ice spikes in a certain direction. Okay, now here come the ice missiles. Alright, now for his final thing, which is that giant ice beam he'll do. As long as you dodge at the perfect timing, you can't be hit by it. Okay. Here's your chance. Alright, let's go. Power Gear Drain Punch. Or maybe a Power Gear Close Combat would be better. Sure has some high defense for being an ice and rock type. Mountain Gale. Yeah, now my champ's in a pinch. Okay, let's get some health back. Alright, good work, my champ. Now's your chance. Almost down to half. Okay, now we're down to half. Now he's going to change up tactics. He's getting desperate. Okay, here come the ice balls again. Oh, now he's summoning ice spikes too. You gotta watch your footing too. So now he's kind of comboing his attacks. Okay, ice spikes. Oh, now they have a different pattern. Okay, ice missiles. And they're faster. Okay, more ice spikes. Now here comes Ice Beam. Okay, now's your chance. That's weird. My head was like riding his butt. But anyway, let's go ahead. This time let's try a Power Gear Close Combat. Power Gear! Nice, that was a one-hit kill. Now's your chance. Yeah, if you get good with dodging, then this guy is not that bad. He's almost done anyway. Keep dodging these attacks. Be an excellent dodger. And now the ice spikes again. Now the same pattern as before. Okay, now the ice missiles. Okay, now he's doing this. He's gonna get the ice beam ready again. Okay, one more. There we go. And there we go. Dodgers 1, Giants 0. We have quelled the final lord, Hisuian Avalog. Again, no words, just staring. Anyway, you'll see the Icicle Plate from Avalog. Imbued with the essence of ice, allows a Pokemon to gain the power of an ice type. So it's already 10 of the plates. We only have 8 more to go. And we've done it. And it just goes back to sleep. Garrick, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing mighty Avalon quelled, and by such a slight child. A child that fell from the sky. Is this Ray boy some kind of monster in disguise? He is no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Ray. Garrett cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Arida. I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Ray has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Arida. I knew you could pull that off, Ray. You quelled every last frenzied noble. Oh, sorry, that was Adaman. You quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Ray. Indeed we should be. It's good to have him at our side. You know something, Arida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. That is true, we haven't seen him smile at all. And it's time to report back to the commander. But before we do, I know still of 2 unknowns that we have yet to find. The first one is the one I mistook about the Frozen Falls. The Frozen Falls it's talking about is actually this one, like, way over here. Icebound Falls. And there it is. Right here, just standing in plain sight. So, this one right here is this one, Scale the Frozen Falls. This one is Unknown Y. Alright, so that's Unknown Y's location. And then the last unknown of this region, I still need to go back to the other regions and find the rest of them. I think I found all the ones at Corona Highlands. Yeah, the last one here is, let me switch to Braviary. In that hole. So I'm gonna dive into the hole. No, not like that, you sick jerk. And then go and, oh, no. Ow. That's the one thing about flying with Braviary. Sometimes I accidentally press the plus button and end up falling to my death that way. So yeah, the last unknown is in here. And it's this one just above Y. 3 pillars in a world of ice. So the 3 pillars it's talking about are actually in here. So this is the first pillar. I think the unknown is actually on the 3rd pillar that you see, because there's the 2nd one. And the 3rd one is just over there. And also, there's 2 Pokemon we haven't seen, as well as another Alpha. Alpha Frostlass. So we fought a Frostlass in the last episode, because Garrick had one. And now we have Misdreavus here, which is the Pokemon that Arizu wants. Unfortunately, this one's like level 60. And of course, because it's a ghost, it loves to disappear. Alright, so we got the Pokemon that Arizu wants. Yeah, Misdreavus just love to disappear. I'm gonna try to avoid the attention of that frost laz. Mysteriously goes like right over there. So anyway, the unknown that is hiding here is on this pillar, I think. I thought about. Yep, it's up there. So that one up there, that kind of looks a little bit like a target. That is unknown O. Alpha almost saw me. Yep, that's the last unknown of this area. So now we're gonna go ahead and head back to camp. Because now we got some news to report to the commander. Okay, made some new observations. You managed to quell Lord Avalug? Fantastic stuff, as always. I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report. To the village! Alright. So, before we head back to Commander Kamado, let's go ahead and talk to Arizu again. About your request. Let's show her Miss Drevis. The hairstyle muse. You know, people are afraid of Miss Drevis because how it's apparently wails at night. But getting a good look at it like really gives me some fresh perspective. Look how it billows and sways and flows. Wait, that's it! That's what I'll do! Well, I just thought of some charming hairstyles, enchanting new palette of colors. All thanks to you and Miss Drevis. Come by anytime. Alright, so now we have new hairstyles added. And it seems she has another side quest. Okay, and needs a different Pokemon. She wants me to catch a Curlia. Curlia, the hairstyle muse. We have one. Because we caught one back in the temple. You notice that Curlia just loves to dance. Kind of get it, the feeling your hair sways around while you're dancing is the best. That's the horse hairstyle I want to go for. I get out of the hair right away. Or let it down. I got it, that's what I'll do. New hairstyles. Even more new hairstyles added. And that's all of our side quests for now. You can see as you've done all of Tauhua's side quests, or choice side quests actually, you'll notice that the shop has really upgraded a lot. And the funny backstory I didn't get to reveal, because I did it off camera, is that Choi is actually married to Tauhua's granddaughter, and that's why he kind of hates him so much. It's because he took away his granddaughter from him, even though technically he's just married her. He didn't really take her away. Considering it's both their shops. The shop belongs to both of them, I mean. And Zika's another side quest. Let me guess, one is now in the Icelands. Yep. Oh, now Zeke's going himself to go rescue her. Well, that's a bad idea. Oh, wait. Wanda's right here! Did you see her, bro? So now Zeke's the one that's gone astray. Not Wanda. That's funny. Anyway, I got new requests on the blackboard. Snow White Vulpix. Vulpix from Alola. So that's gonna be some research about Alolan Vulpix. And then Swinub. Moral's back. The Mushroom Hunt. Excuse me, the Mushroom Hunter. And also someone down here is a side quest. It's a member of the Ginkgo Guild. Our beloved customers. Personal abilities, avalanche slopes, normally finding hidden search of something, be good at doubt tales are true. Where's the came from? Some may finding evidence people ever lived around avalanche slopes. Traces of a lost village. So search for traces of a village said to have been located at the avalanche slopes in the Icelands. So now let's report back to the commander. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. I still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us. I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace will be restored to Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself with the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Alright. So all the nobles have been quelled. So now the nobles have been quelled. Now what? Well, we'll find out later. First, let's eat. Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny old chum. Oh, if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means bring it out. Having the nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focused on our survey work. Though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly have my reservations as to whether Avalugg needed quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble this very moment if Ray hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is this space-time rift anyway? And what will make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave Ray stranded here? I guess so. I mean, think about it. If he came through the time rift, and the time rift closes, then Ray would just be trapped here. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution. I have no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Ray. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we got our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokédex. That's right. We'll get it done. With Ray in the lead, and me as the valiant assistant. Assistant? Come now, Akari. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Well, thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. And that's exactly what we'll do. You would think that would raise some concerns for Ray, though. Because he'll never go back to his actual time period where he came from. But then again, neither would Ingo. Ooh, new mission. Disaster looming. And there's no music. That's odd. Go outside and see what's happening. What is happening? Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't look good. Ray! Oh no, the space-time rift has gotten even larger. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Yeah, I had a feeling that Kamado would be suspicious about me. The way the sky has changed. It is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That could wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy. It struck the night that Ray fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who? Or what are you really, Ray? I don't really know. Indeed. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? So now all of a sudden he's just accusing Ray. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Ray has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person, the stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Ray supposed to do then? You will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team. What? He remains a suspect, unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. You're one to talk. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Ray? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free, rather than clap you in chains. Well, that was a huge, harsh blow. You're to be expelled from the village? What? Why? Sorry, but orders are orders. Let's go. This way. I can see why Silene wouldn't do this. Because she certainly doesn't want to get kicked out of the Galaxy Expedition team too. So it's because of that she's doing what Kamado asks. We could take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept the stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village and to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then, I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting out his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Ray more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. The same reason Captain Silene did this. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course! Perhaps Adaman or Rita might take you in. Though I'm afraid they both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try and go find Leon first. He's likely to be at Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach, to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. So yes, we have now been banished from Jubilite Village and cannot return until we solve this mess. And now the sky will be forever like this until we can do something about it. So yes, if you try to go back, it won't let you. Unfortunately. Yeah, even these guys are not doing much. Although you still got this guy, and Captain Silent's kind of blocking him. So yes, now that we have gone through that long cutscene and quelled the last noble, and have now seen that all this sky has now turned red, I think this is a pretty appropriate place to end this off. So next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we are going to be seeking out the other clan nobles like Leon and see if we can find out what to do about the space-time rift. See you guys on the other side.